Hello, Spooner PT. My name is Richie Johnston, and I'm a student physical therapist, and I'm very excited to be working with you here in the future. Um, I would say that my interest in sports medicine began in high school when I would get treatment from athletic trainers at various high school practices and games. And I'd say that this interest further compounded when I went to college, and I continued to compete in athletics, but I worked alongside team ATs, team doctors, and eventually wound up doing a specific PT internship while in college. The human body was always something that was very fascinating to me, and I thought it was really cool that it was these people's jobs to work to better the human body. And so that's why I'm here and I'm pursuing a career in physical therapy. Um, the dates of my rotation are August 17th through October the 9th of 2026. And my typical role in a team sort of environment, I'd say at first I love to just get to know people, get to know the task at hand, and once I have that down and once I'm comfortable in the environment that I'm in, I find it very easy to just become like the team motivator or like the team hype man, uh, making sure that everyone is just on top of their stuff and getting everything done, but also just having fun while doing it. I find it very fulfilling to be in that role, but I'm also someone who can just, you know, bunker down and get things done. And that's something that I really appreciate out of my teammates is someone who is very committed to the task at hand. I think that's something that's very um, you don't see that very often these days. Someone who's just committed, and so I'd say that's like top priority for like a quality that I look for in teammates. Um, I believe that a rotation at Spooner would help on building the curiosity that I have even further of the human body and of PT in general. But I think that what makes me qualified for a rotation at Spooner specifically is my experience throughout my life, which has led me to this point. Not even specifically in the medical field, just for example, I worked as a phone agent in college, so I'd cold call people, or people would call me asking for help. And through that, I learned how to communicate with people who I've never met or I didn't know for that long with real respect and professionalism, especially when they were not giving me 100% of the respect that I deserved. So I learned how to also manage my emotions, which is something that is very important. But I think that something that I would be looking to get out of a Spooner rotation would be to pick up on specific behaviors that make PTs so efficient at their job. Obviously, they're there and they're working for a reason, and that's because they're good at what they do. But I definitely know that there are certain behaviors that good PTs have. And so my goal with a rotation at Spooner would be trying to pick up on those and then eventually emulate those behaviors to make me the best PT that I can be. Um, I would say I'm excited to have the opportunity to be putting these things that I'm learning in class into practice. I think that, we spend so long in the classroom that finally getting into the clinic and doing these things is going to be something so fulfilling, and I would enjoy it as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'd say that my goals as a new grad, a new PT, would, as cliche as it sounds, inspire people in my community to better their health, uh, in pursuit of their dreams. I know that sounds cliche, but like we're not able to treat people throughout their whole life. So giving them the tools when we treat them and work with them so that they can then go pursue that themselves is something that I think is uh, really great. And I think one of the reasons why I want to do this is it's so fulfilling as a PT. So thank you again. I'm excited to work with you.